I got one more. Now what's it go? What was, yeah, that one. What key did I do that in? Shoot. I don't know. What do you guys want to hear? Is there anything like theme from Rockford Files or something? Yeah, let's do that. What's on that record? Shoot. Oh, yeah. Okay, this will be our last song. This will be our last song. This, yeah, no, not short enough. Am I right? Tough crowd. Alright, this is a song. This actually, alright, this is going to feel long. It's a totally boring song. But it's a really good story. And the dialogue in it's really good, if I do say so myself. But nothing happens. I mean, I should have really played it earlier and then used one of the songs I already played to end. But whatever the song, just to give you an idea, it's called Wednesday Night in Buffalo. That's the name of this tune. This isn't, I'm not kidding you. Alright. It takes place in a diner. And here's how it goes. Matt sat down at the counter. Francine took his order. I'll have a beer, my dear, and a steak as rare as you. She said, sugar, if only you could tip me as well as you compliment. I could pack my bags, quit this job and move. Little Max said, well, Francine, haven't you caught on by now? We tip you lousy to keep you around. And she just laughed, such a lonesome sound, and went to get the food. Now the cook was in the kitchen, hungover and complaining about anyone who wasn't in the room. He said, well, Francine, you know, this new manager, he took our smoke breaks and he changed the calendar. Now Monday nights I work with that awful girl, Mary Lou. But before Francine could respond, in walked the manager, his name was Tom. He just asked, what's going on? She said, nothing, sir, and grabbed a plate of food. Now the diner was full of regulars, talking to no one in particular. Their eyes glued to the TV set, watching the game. Just then in walked a stranger. Someone thought he looked familiar. Said, hey Jerry, how you been? And Jerry said that that's not my name. It was a Wednesday night in Buffalo, but it could have been yesterday or tomorrow. The menus agreed, and everyone knows it's always the same. You know, thank you all. It's been a real pleasure playing for you.
you know, Dylan got up here, and he had to take everything out of his pocket, rearrange everything. Did you get it all back?
Yeah, I did. I got I think everything I need.
You're a killer storyteller.
Hey, well, thank you.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk about something happened last Wednesday. I got a call from Sophia Place, which is a women's drop-in center in Bellevue. And the lady that called me said, I have a woman and her 9-month-old child here. And can you pick them up and take them and show them where the women's shelter is going to be, winter shelter is going to be tonight? And if you don't remember, it was raining and stormy last Wednesday, and wet, and wet. And so I went over there, I picked her up, and I drove her down here to Redmond United Methodist Church. You know, and she got out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, expecting to sit in the under the overhang at the church, but luckily they served dinner at 5, so it was only 2 hours instead of 5-hour wait. But the point of that story isn't just I go out and give someone a ride. The point is that I don't go out alone. I work with Sophia Place, Sophia Way, which is a women's shelter. I work with Congregation for the Homeless. I work with, and anytime I go out, every one of those resources, every one of those programs come with me. And it's like those of you who have donated to my work, when I go out tonight or tomorrow, you're coming with me, and I want to thank you for that. Because no one can do any kind of good outreach alone. It's a community that reaches out to another community, and we join it and we support each other. And I guess I'm saying thank you, aren't I? And you guys are so cool. But do me a favor, on the way out, don't forget the tip jar for the workers, because they do a lot of good work and a lot of good stuff.
Well, we've had a lot of fun tonight and a lot of good music, a lot of good stories told. And there's always that theme that runs through all of it. Uh-oh. I thought Dylan might have left me in a different tuning or something. So I just want to send us off on a good note, and also just to say that one day I can say that Dylan Warnock opened for me. But you know, we're all imperfect, and we're all looking for that something, whether we call it nirvana or heaven or what's next, that keeps us going. And we can all, despite our imperfections, get on this train together and we'll chat along the way, and I'll see you when we all get there. Pack your ticket and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down that track. When you don't know where you're going, you just know you won't be back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my chest. We'll take what we can carry, and we'll leave the rest. Big wheels roll through fields with sunlight streams. Meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Well, I will provide for
This train carries saints and sinners. This train carries losers and winners. This train carries whores and gamblers, and this train carries lost souls. On this train, your dreams will not be thwarted. On this train, faith will be rewarded. On this train, hear the steel wheels singing. On this train, bells of freedom ringing. I said on this train, there'll be saints and sinners. On this train, there'll be losers and winners. On this train, there'll be whores, there'll be gamblers. On this train, there's lost souls. On this train, there's broken hearted. On this train, oh, sweet souls soon departed. This train carries fools and kings. This train all on board. On this train, dreams will not be thwarted. On this train, your faith will be rewarded. On this train, hear the steel's wheels singing. On this train, bells of freedom ringing. All on board this train. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thanks, Makia, for organizing this event, and thanks for everybody that put their heart and soul and donated. And it's been a great night. We'll see you all again real soon.